26-year-old Shaquille Dalrymple, a firefighter of Campbellville housing scheme in Georgetown, was shot to his back and side. He had to undergo emergency surgery at the Diamond Diagnostic Hospital on Monday night. Shaquille and two of his friends are accused of using counterfeit money to purchase items at a Chinese supermarket at Diamond, East Bank, Demerara. According to the police, at about 2000 hours on Monday, the three men entered the supermarket and made purchases with two $5,000 notes, collected their change, and left. While the men were leaving, a male cashier confronted them after checking the notes and determined that it was counterfeit money. Police said the men ran towards a car that was parked on the roadway in an attempt to escape, but the cashier stood in front of the vehicle to block them. It is alleged that one of the men who was in the front passenger seat discharged a round. In response, the armed security guard on duty at the supermarket opened fire on the men. Shaquille, who was about to enter the car, was shot and fell on the road while his friends escaped in the car. His aunt, who prefers to remain anonymous, spoke with the newsroom via telephone and debunked claims by the police that Shaquille and his two friends first started shooting. The aunt said the three friends did not have a gun.
I said, Shaquille, y'all had any counterfeit money? He said, no. I go in and I take out my money and buy a Gatorade. And the next thing he know, when he walking out, the Chinese man said something, they start shooting. Anyhow, that was it. And I just came from the hospital and I questioned him again because we know that he's not a child like that. He have no need. You understand? I'm very hard even about this saying that robbery, not at all.
The aunt further explained that Shaquille visited one of his friends who lives in Diamond and was returning home when the incident occurred. She said he is a humble young man and was never involved in any prior incidents.
And they decide to stop at the Chinese. He said, but they went in and then he was in the car. And then he said, you know what? He come out and get a Gatorade. He said he took his money out his pocket. He said, and but after he get shoot and he fall down, he said, he telling them he get shoot and they say, no, you won't get shoot. And the Chinese man come and push. He said he fall down. His foot, the bottom of his foot start feeling numb. And he fell. He said, and the Chinese man, he said he was like in and out of consciousness. He said the Chinese man come and push something in his pocket. Right? He said, and he said he didn't know anything else. And then when he opened his eyes, he see a lot of people around him.
Meanwhile, the owner of the supermarket spoke with the newsroom at the scene on Monday night.
There is traffic there. You got two men coming on the free money. All right. Ready to
Which one is the shop?
Right here, Sukimage. Kudalai Sukimage.
What time this happen?
What time? For an hour candle.
Three of them?
Yeah.
The security guard was also arrested and is in custody assisting with the investigations. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Isanella Patwa.